Have you ever walked into a crowded room and immediately wondered, what do people think about me? Do I look nervous? Do I seem friendly? Observers form a complete impression of you within moments of crossing paths. They make these assessments long before they know anything real about your personality, your goals, or your history. Social survival depends on these rapid calculations. We navigate new environments by making sweeping judgments based on zero actual context. Psychology defines this as thin slicing. Our minds take tiny pieces of visual data, a posture, a quick expression, and process them into a finalized conclusion. But this conclusion relies on a fraction of the required data. The brain predicts your identity using only scattered observations. Without intentional management of these specific cues, an observer's brain will automatically fill in the blanks, creating a version of you that may have no basis in reality. The evaluation process begins the exact moment you are spotted from across a room. At a distance, the brain scans for basic self-care and situational appropriateness. It looks past markers of wealth or status to see if your presentation aligns with the environment. Next, it processes posture. Body language provides a massive amount of physical data. An open stance and relaxed shoulders suggest approachability, while crossed arms and a rigid spine create immediate psychological distance. Attempts to project confidence by acting like a rigid, unmoving statue often backfire, as they signal high internal stress. True ease comes from removing unnecessary nervous movements, like adjusting your collar or repeatedly checking your phone. From 20 feet away, the human brain scans for signs of physical comfort and self-assurance, rather than outward dominance. As the physical distance closes, the observer's brain zeroes in on your face to search for indicators of psychological safety. Natural facial expressions and relaxed muscles signal that you are comfortable to be around. Conversely, visible tension in the jaw or a fixed frown triggers an unconscious warning to the other person to remain hesitant. But there's an important balance. Too little eye contact can sometimes appear nervous or disengaged. Too much intense eye contact can feel uncomfortable or aggressive. The goal is not to stare. The goal is to show attention. Every facial twitch and passing glance serves to answer the deepest unconscious question: is this person safe to be around? When the actual conversation begins, the tonal sound of your voice registers before the brain fully processes the meaning of your words. Having clear articulation, a steady, measured pace, and strategic short pauses dictate perceived confidence far more than an unnaturally deep tone. The brain also gathers data from how you treat third parties. Dismissive behavior toward service staff, for example, serves as a rapid and highly accurate character reveal that outweighs polite conversation. Vocal tone, physical movement, and behavior merge into a holistic signal that we often describe as a person's energy. This energy represents a real-time calculation of these micro-interactions, allowing the brain to process a massive amount of social data simultaneously. We often focus on projecting the right signals, but a fundamental social paradox suggests a much more effective path to likability. The most effective way to create a positive impression is to stop trying to impress people and start actively listening to them. When people feel heard, they often feel valued, and when someone feels valued around you, they may naturally develop a more positive impression of you. You don't have to prove your intelligence or dominate the room. The most confident person in the environment is often the one who feels no need to prove anything at all. Despite its speed, thin slicing is a flawed science. Because it relies on such limited data, the brain's initial prediction is frequently wrong. A shy person is routinely mistaken for arrogant, and an unapproachable exterior often hides someone who is incredibly kind. Knowing this allows for a permanent mental shift. In your next encounter, stop asking, "How can I make them like me?" Instead, ask, "How can I make this conversation comfortable?" While a good first impression might open a door, only consistent, authentic behavior over time keeps it open. Social mastery isn't about executing a flawless physical performance. It is the result of prioritizing respect and genuine connection, allowing others to feel completely at ease when you sit across from them.